It was William Shakespeare who wrote, "Parting is such sweet sorrow." But when you're talking about Picard, season 1 or season 2, it's all good. Engage. I would like to thank the 3 or 4 of you who stuck with me for all 10 weeks of talking about season 2 of Picard. Thank you very much. We can all get together and do it next year for season 3. Sounds like a lot of fun. I thought season 2 started off very strong, but quickly fell off the rails and felt like 9 weeks of a Benny Hill sketch. You know, the one where he's running around really quick in fast motion to that song? Yeah, that one. That's what this season felt like. Episode 10, the finale, is called Farewell, and we are quickly reminded that in order for Picard to succeed, there needs to be 2 Renés, one who lives and one who dies. Picard follows Talon to the Europa launch site. Talon scolds Picard, and Picard looks confused. The rest of Picard's crew basically goes to Dr. Sung's lab, where they discover killer drones. The drones launch, but they stop the drones. Basically, it just kept the crew busy in the episode. Talon reveals herself to Renee, and she goes running to Dr. Sung. And Dr. Sung uses a neurovirus toxin on her. Then she goes back to Jean-Luc. But it wasn't Renee. It was actually Talon who was poisoned, pretending to be Renee. Talon dies, and the Europa launches successfully. Are you ready for the Star Trek goodness that's about to hit you in the face? Are you ready? All right, here we go. Clone Corey deletes all of Dr. Sung's files on his hard drive. But Dr. Sung has one paper file in his cabinet, and on the cover it says Project Con. Con! Con! Then Wesley Crusher shows up and reveals himself to Corey as a Watcher. That's right. He's actually a Watcher of Watchers, and he recruits Clone Corey. Teresa is walking around in some very nice-fitting jeans. I was admiring her backside. That's until Seven and Raffi kiss each other, and then my excitement kind of went away. Picard hides his skeleton key in the wall of Chateau Picard and accepts his past. Q shows up, and JL is like, why? Why did we do this? Why did you put us through this pain for 10 weeks? And Q explains that he is dying, and before he dies, he wanted to free JL from the burden and the pain and the guilt over his mother's death, her suicide. And that's what all this was about. In the beginning of this season, Q acted like a villain. But in this episode, he loves JL. In fact, he's going to hug. He's going to hug JL. They're going to hug it out. He's going to send everybody back to the year 2400. But Rios, Teresa was looking fine in those jeans, and Rios just cannot leave her. And I can't blame him. So when Q snaps his fingers, everyone returns to year 2400 and change, except Rios. Oh, sorry about that. Everyone is transported back to the first episode aboard the Stargazer, except Rios. And we have the Borg Queen, remember her, with the black mask and the tentacles? Well, the face mask goes, and it's Borg Girardi. So there you go. We have her round, funny face looking at us in the Borg suit. It appears the Borg Queen needs Starfleet ships, the shields from the Starfleet ships, to contain a black hole sun. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away my pain? Apparently that's threatening the quadrant, and Picard was summoned in the first place because Picard would know that the Borg Queen is actually Borg Girardi and that the Queen could be trusted. The Borg ship and the Federation ships kind of help each other and contain this black hole sun, and a transport conduit is created. Science. Science. The Borg gets provisional membership in the Federation to watch over this transport conduit because, I don't know, it's kind of like a gate. You never know what's going to pass through it. Everyone goes back to Guinan's bar, and Guinan apologizes for all the loopholes in this season and the lack of continuity in all of Star Trek. There's a picture of Rios in the bar. It turns out that Rios's adopted son did great things with Renee and saved the planet, stopped pollution and stuff like that. But Rios died in a bar fight with a cigar in his mouth. Before Picard leaves the bar, he toasts to his family, meaning Elnor, Raffi, Seven of Nine, and Guinan, his family, for like 2 seasons of a shitty show. Picard goes back to Chateau Picard, where Laris is there. She's packing up. She's leaving because she was rejected in the first episode, but JL is not going to have that. He's going to move in, choose his words wisely, and say, "I love you, babe. Let's hit the stars together." But he still doesn't get any action. And holy shit, that was season 2 of Picard. What a hot mess. What a hot mess. We had mean, mischievous Q in the beginning. We ended up with nice, loving, huggy Q at the end. The crew I like better this season than last season, but they had nothing to do. All this backstory about JL's mother, I don't know. There's no precedent for that. There's no mention of that in TNG. The Borg is in the Federation now. I know one of you suggested that maybe this is all some kind of fever dream. Maybe JL is trapped still in the Nexus from generations. Maybe he never escaped the Nexus, and maybe next season the crew has to free and rescue JL from the Nexus. I like that idea. That would be good, and we can just wash this all away. Yeah, what a hot mess. It was like the writers just had a dartboard, and every week, every scene, they would just throw it and see what hit and said, let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. But we did get Wesley Crusher back. I do like that. And we have a lesbian kiss between Raffi and Seven. There you go. Everything we wanted, we got in season 2 of Picard. You know, I actually did think Wesley would return in some way, the way he left the show. I thought he would return as a villain, kind of like Khan-ish, you know, that the crew didn't really like him, and he felt like the crew didn't really like him. And he was kind of like a smart kid. So I thought he would return at some point and be like a villain. That was my story in my head, but he's a watcher. I don't know. He could still return next season as a villain or the antagonist. We'll see. We'll see. Season 3 has to be better, right? Because it can't get that much worse. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Share your love and your pain for Picard. Let's talk it out. Let's hug it out like Q and JL. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Smash that like button. Everybody have a great day, a great week, a great night. We will talk spoilers. Doctor Strange spoilers probably live at some point this weekend. I will see you soon, and I will see you on the new.